Hello and welcome. My name is Shelby Marybeth. Today's video is going to be packed full of motivation. We are going to be cleaning every single room in our house. Our house is a complete wreck right now, so it is going to be very satisfying to get everything back in order, but we will also be decluttering and cleaning out our playroom and a closet in my kids' bathroom that is incredibly messy. It is also the only area I did not make it to when I was making my decluttering videos because it is such a small closet. I couldn't make like a full video just with that. So we're fitting it in right here. And if you haven't seen my entire declutter with me of our house, I will definitely make sure it is linked for you in the description below. Today I am starting in our master bedroom. It was my kids' nap time at this point, so I just wanted to knock this area out because I can just close the door and lock it and it'll stay nice and clean like this for the rest of the day. This bin I'm putting away right now is actually usually vacuum sealed. It's all of our like heavy winter clothing. We actually broke it open so that we could take a look at what we have because we are planning a trip to Wisconsin. We're gonna go see some family up there, but we live in Florida, the southern part, so we did not get any snow. That weird snow that they got in northern Florida was amazing, but we did not get any personally. So we are hoping we will see some in Wisconsin. I always love hearing what you guys think I should read next. So next up is Reminders of Him. And I just finished Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. Not my favorite. Can't really recommend that one. So I have, I think, one or two more books by Colleen Hoover that I really want to read. And then I have a list of books that you guys have been recommending to me. So I will be getting into those very soon. I can now close the door on our master bedroom and know that it will stay this clean for the rest of the day. On top of all the cleaning that we're doing today, I will also be knocking out a ton of laundry. So if you need some laundry motivation, I got you. So first up, I'm just collecting everything, all the laundry throughout our entire house. You know, when your house is just messy, it seems like it stays messy. But when it's clean, you are just so much more motivated to keep it clean. So as soon as I have a laundry starting to like pile up on the floor, it just continues to pile up until I take the time to really clean up our bathroom in here or anywhere else in our house. Because when a area of our house is clean, I am so much more motivated to keep it clean and put things away where they're supposed to go, and it's just easier to stay on top of it. I still have some more laundry I need to get from my kids' rooms, but they are napping. This is what we are knocking out today. I would love to know what your laundry routine is. Typically, I like to do one load a day, and then it makes it easier to stay on top of. But then we go through weeks where it just seems like we are so busy and it's hard to even knock out one load. Anyway, I wanted to share these towels again and just let you know they are from Costco. We just got them and I love them. Plus, they're only like $8 for one of those huge fluffy towels. They are so soft. They did have a lot of lint at first, but I feel like any new towel is going to have a lot of lint. So after washing it a few times, it's all come out and they are the best towel I've had in a long time. I am cleaning up our master bathroom now. I always start by putting absolutely everything away where it belongs first. I also have this tray here that was starting to collect too many products, so I was taking out anything that I don't use on a daily basis, because that's all I leave here is anything that I use daily, and that's it. But I always start by putting everything where it belongs and then wipe everything down, top to bottom. Some of you may remember this cart. This is what I made into Cecilia's little store. It's getting a little sparse now, but basically she does chores, she gets little fake money, kind of like Monopoly money, and then she can buy things from the store. So it's kind of teaching her how to just like work for things that she wants, and she's also learning how to pick up and clean up and help around our house. So it's been working out really well for us. Can never tell how messy things are until you get nice and close to it. So this mirror is an absolute mess. There are splatter marks all over it. I can't remember the last time I actually wiped this clean. Just using a mixture of half water, half vinegar, sprayed it on, and usually I use 2 cloths, one to kind of like scrub it all off, and then the second one to dry it and make it completely streak free. Time to disinfect all of our counters and our faucets. I also like making sure I hit all of our like light switches and doorknobs with the disinfecting wipes. Those are the most touched areas, so they can have a lot of germs. So using the disinfecting wipes to fully saturate it and let it sit there for a while so that it can kill all of those germs. Clean the inside of our sink, I'm just using some multi-purpose spray and then one of those Scrub Daddy sponges, because they're so good at scrubbing to clean the inside and any buildup that has accumulated on our sink. This is the other side of our bathroom, so I'm cleaning my husband's vanity now. Of course, there are a ton of little beard hair clippings, but I'm not one to talk or complain because I have just as much of my own hair all around our shower and on our floor, so it's just part of why we clean our bathrooms on, hopefully, I like to clean it on a weekly basis, but sometimes we are so busy and I can't remember the last time I was able to wipe everything down, but my goal is always once a week, but you know, life happens. Our water closet with our toilet gets so dusty, so I'm just dusting as much as I can off first before getting my disinfecting wipes and saturating our toilet and wiping everything clean. Toilets are definitely my least favorite thing to clean, but you know, it has to get done. We all have to clean our own toilets unless you have a cleaning lady, but I do not. They're very expensive. Plus, I love cleaning. I mean, maybe not my toilet, but I love cleaning in general. So I just get so much satisfaction and it just feels so good after I've cleaned up an area around our house. It just makes me feel so much happier and so much more relaxed. I'm definitely the type of person that cannot relax until it's been cleaned. I can't sit and relax in a room that is messy. I have to clean it up and get it done before I can sit down and read a book or something. It may be a blessing and it may be a curse. I don't know. Our house is definitely a lot cleaner for it, and it's how I have so much motivation to make these videos for you guys, so maybe it is a blessing. You'll always want a bigger shower until you are the one cleaning it, but I'm gonna be just cleaning the glass part of our shower. I just used a spray of half water, half vinegar, and I'm using a squeegee to squeegee it all off. Usually this is the easiest way to keep them clean as long as I do it on a regular and consistent basis. I hardly have to do any scrubbing. The tile I usually do while I'm actually taking a shower. So while I'm waiting for my conditioner to work, or anything that I have to like leave in my hair, I'll just scrub the tile with some Dawn dish soap or that Dawn power wash spray, and then use a scrub brush to really go at the tile and everything in here. I am using our vacuum mop now. Bissell has a sanitizing solution that I am using for this. So I'm mopping up and sanitizing our floors, and it smells so good. I really like the smell of their sanitizing solution. Still need to wash and put the bath mats back, but I am ready to move on to another area of our house. But first we are going to cycle a load of laundry. I feel like it never takes very long for my kids' clothes to just start piling up on their floors. I keep their laundry hamper in their bathroom because typically that's where we change, but Cece's been changing herself a lot more often, so her bedroom floor has been getting pretty messy, so maybe I need to get a hamper for in there. I'd love to know how you guys organize, or basically where do you put your kids' hampers. I know I can ask Cece to pick up her own clothes and put them in the hamper, so hopefully I can get her into a better habit of that. I would love to be able to start her off with just the habit, same with Owen, of putting their clothes in hampers so that it doesn't become a habit of putting it on the floor for them in the future. So anything I can do to make their lives a little bit easier, and mine too. So this table is usually reserved for whenever we have a lot more family over, or a lot more friends, and otherwise it just becomes a catch-all for everything. And it also becomes like our project table. So I had our printer out here because I was working on something. My husband had his computer out here. So I'm just putting everything back where it belongs, because I also like using this table to fold all of our laundry. It makes such a good laundry folding station. It's big enough to like organize everything and fold. So now I can say our dining room is clean. It's another area checked off my list. And I have my folding table just open and ready to use because we are knocking out so much laundry throughout this video. I've made it to our kitchen. If you're cleaning along with me, let me know where you are cleaning right now and what you have planned to clean throughout the rest of this video. This is an hour-long video, so I really hope this has been bringing you a ton of motivation. So if you are cleaning along with me, keep going. You got this. You're gonna feel so good when you've knocked out an area or a closet or wherever you're cleaning. If you're doing laundry, just think about all that clean laundry you're going to be able to pick from, and it's going to be nicely folded and put away. I love being able to go into my closet and be able to pick from all my favorite outfits instead of knowing that they're at the bottom of my laundry pile. You can see Cece come in, and right now her hair is wild because she just woke up from her nap, but she was already up and singing into her Elsa and Anna little microphone there, so I muted it so you guys didn't have to listen to that. It's very loud. Usually our houses are very loud with a 5 and a 3-year-old, but before I know it, they're going to be teenagers locked away in their rooms, and I know I won't ever see them. So right now I am so grateful for my little innocent 5 and 3-year-olds. I would love if they could just stay this age forever because I am definitely not ready to handle teenagers. I'm definitely not quite done cleaning the kitchen yet, but I love just cycling the laundry as soon as it's done. That way everything is still warm and I can get as much laundry done as possible. I like folding my clothes and my towels and everything right out of the dryer when they're warm. That way they don't get wrinkled. If they sit in the basket for too long, then I feel like I have to put them back in the dryer to get unwrinkled because I am definitely not going to sit there and iron anything. I do not have enough time for that. These are all those Costco towels I was talking about earlier. So we went with the white ones, but they had a few different colors too. But they are so big, so fluffy, and so soft. And they also do their job very well of drying you off, which is the most important thing. And if you missed it earlier, they are only like $8 at Costco. So if you are in search of some new towels, I definitely recommend these. might need to get a new basket or just get a smaller basket for our hand towels, but all of my towels used to fit inside this, and now these ones are so big and fluffy it takes up the entire thing, but this works for now. Decided to pick up the foyer. You know you have kids when you have the most random toys just in the middle of the floor. I know this won't be forever. I actually love finding them there because that means they've been playing. One of Cece's chore jobs is to actually pick up toys from around the house and bring them to the playroom, which we will be cleaning later in this video because it has been a huge problem. But first, I will be finishing this kitchen. If you've made it this far, let me know if you're still watching. We have so much more motivation, especially at the end of this video, where I will be decluttering and cleaning out their playroom and a super messy closet. So some satisfying motivation coming in later. And if you're still cleaning along with me, keep going. You got this. If you're having a hard time getting started, just tell yourself you're going to do it for 5 minutes and you're more likely to completely complete the task and go way over that 5 minutes. The hardest part is just getting started. So if you just tell yourself, I'll do it for 5 minutes. If I hate it, then I'll stop. But I'm sure you'll probably want to finish it till the end. Even on our most busy days, you will always find me in here cleaning dishes, cleaning our kitchen. Our kitchen always needs something to be cleaned in here. We've been so busy lately, and we still eat our breakfast, lunch, and dinners usually here, unless we're having like a picnic snack somewhere out and about, because we've been really involved with our homeschool group, and the kids have had so many more activities now that they're starting to get a little bit older. So I'm learning myself how to navigate our everyday lives around all these activities, and it can be very challenging. I am only working 1 day a week, and it's challenging to stay on top of everything that we need to do with our house. I can't imagine being a full-time working mom and having to still do all the chores around the house. I feel like that is completely impossible. But I know there are moms out there that have to do that, and I hope I can do my best to cheer you on with these videos. You're doing a fantastic job. You are definitely doing your best, and don't sell yourself short. It was almost dinner time at this point, but my husband was actually running late, so I just had it kind of cooling there on the stove while we waited for him to get home. But anyway, one question. Would you guys be interested in seeing any of our recipes for our family meals included in these videos? I know some other YouTube moms that make similar videos to mine, they like to include those. So if you would, let me know. On this day in particular, I had made Alice chicken. So it's just chicken, and you marinate it in Worcestershire sauce and then you cook it. It's super easy. You put some provolone cheese on top with some bacon and then serve it with some honey mustard, and it is absolutely delicious. It's also low carb, has minimal dishes, and it's just so easy to make, which are a lot of my like requirements for making our meals. I was also thinking, instead of including them in the cleaning videos, on maybe like a Tuesday or a Thursday or something, I would put in an extra video of like just different meals that we ate that week as ideas for you guys. So just let me know if you'd be interested in seeing something like that. Laundry, laundry, laundry. It's time to cycle our laundry. I got so much laundry done this day, and I will tell you right now, I do not usually get this much laundry done, but these videos were keeping me motivated. So you guys are keeping me motivated. I definitely have the days where I put something in the wash, completely forget about it, it's sat there too long, it smells, and I have to run it again. I just think we all have those days. We should acknowledge that life gets busy, and you know, us as like females, our hormones, they change on a monthly basis. Sometimes we have way more energy than we do other times of the month, and that is just completely natural, and that's nothing we can control. But there are a lot of things you can do to get yourself more energy and be more motivated. One is watching these videos. I like to make sure I'm drinking a lot of water. I also make sure my first glass of water in the morning has like a electrolyte packet in it. I like Propel, but being hydrated is gonna really change how you feel throughout the day. Eating healthier is gonna give you so much more energy. Making sure you're getting at least 7 hours of sleep. I know both those things are or can be very difficult. I love my sleep though, so I always make sure I'm in bed by like 9. I'm like one of those people, I have to be in bed before the sun like even sets. But it's because my kids are up super, super early. Working out can give you a lot of energy. I go in spurts. Like I will start working out and then I will get sick or something, and then I'll stop for a while and then start back up. I always feel so much better when I am working out, but for whatever reason, I have a really hard time getting like restarted. I come up with way too many excuses for myself. That's why. My biggest excuse has always been that I have way too much to do around the house, so I don't have enough time to work out. So sometimes though, I feel like when I am cleaning like the bathroom or even like the windows, my watch will tell me I am working out. I've even been folding laundry before and it thought like I was working out. So I would consider housework to be my workout. I think it had been my last video, or maybe it was the one before that. You guys had been commenting on like Owen's bed and how cool it is, his race car bed, and I completely realized then that I had forgotten to even really like show it to you guys or talk about it. So Owen is 3 now. I think maybe 4 or 5 months ago, maybe not that long. Anyway, he climbed out of his crib for the very first time, so we knew it was time to get him a big boy bed, and we also wanted it to be super fun for him. And I know it doesn't match his room at all, but he loves cars, so this bed has just been perfect for him. He loves it. We got it from Walmart. It's like a Delta Kids bed or something along those lines. Anyway, it's like the first thing that comes up when you search like race car bed, but he loves sleeping in it. Even when he was sick, I had him out on the couch with me because it was more comfortable for myself. And I thought he would like, sitting there watching TV and falling asleep. And he was even like, no, I want to go sleep in my race car bed. So knock on wood, we haven't had any issues with him like not wanting to sleep in this bed or climbing out of it and getting out in the middle of the night. Like once he's in here, he is set. He loves this thing so much. If you are trying to do the full hour of cleaning with me, you have made it to over the halfway mark now. So I am still working my way through our entire house. I'm finishing up Owen's room now, and next up will be Cecilia's room. So if I can knock all this out for you guys, I know you can keep going for me. Cece is 5 and she's starting to get all these little collections. This one I'm putting onto this little tray are all of her shells. I'm just trying to make it easier to move them over here, but I'm just trying to figure out a better system for that. I've seen somebody else use like these little acrylic clear bins that have drawers in them, and then they have each of their collections in one of those drawers. Kids always have their little collections that they love, all their little trinkets or whatever they find, especially outdoors like things. There was one point Cece was collecting a whole bunch of little acorns. She was like my little squirrel. And just having like a spot to be able to put them or where they can just go and see them and keep them, I think is like a great idea. If you were to walk in our house at any given time, like you didn't give me a notice, this is probably what it looks like. Cece is 5, so I think she's getting better about not just dropping things in random spots anymore, but Owen's 3, and I feel like it's just a very 3-year-old thing to do. Like, I'm done with it, so I'm just gonna leave it right here in the middle of the floor. I'm curious how you store your blankets. I know we usually like unfold these anyway at the end of the night, so like even just draping them nicely over the side of the couch would probably be fine, but I love when they're folded and put on the back of the couch. I like them on the couch because that's where we usually like want to use them, so it's like easy access. I also feel like it kind of protects the back of the couch, like the head area, because that part can get pretty gross from just like the oils and everything that are on your hair and your head. But anyway, these are just the thoughts that fill my mind sometime. I know they're completely random, but any little aspect about our house, I've probably thought about it long and hard. So I'm about to vacuum our living room, but I wanted to show you guys just how much dog hair I pick up. So I'm emptying all the vacuumed up dust and dirt and hair that I've gotten throughout the rest of our house, and I'm vacuuming up our living room carpet with an empty container. So whatever's in here is what's on this carpet. So our dog, his name is Django. He's a German Shepherd. And just in case you were thinking about getting a German Shepherd, I mean, I completely recommend it because they are the most loyal dog you will ever have. But just fair warning, they shed non-stop. So I have a full container here of just straight dog hair because he loves laying and rolling all over that carpet. So I ended up filming this over the course of 2 days. This first day I was hoping to get it all done, but that doesn't always happen. I got a late start, or later than I wanted it to be. So I'm just cycling the laundry for the last time on that day and getting our bath mats out. That way I can put them on our bathroom floor and take a nice shower with some nice warm bath mats. Always feels amazing on the bottom of my feet. And the next day we had a busy day with our homeschool group and everything, but during my kids' nap time when they got home, because they were absolutely exhausted from being out and playing with their friends, they took a really long nap, long enough for me to clean out and declutter their entire playroom, which really needed some help. So here is a quick overview of the current state of our playroom. Complete disaster. I just got these bins to help organize some of the new toys that Cecilia has gotten for Christmas and her birthday. This is a 13 by 13 square bin I got off of Amazon, and it has that clear window so the kids can see exactly what is inside it. Something nobody ever prepares you for is the amount of tiny little pieces that go to all of these little sets of toys. Oh my goodness. Cece is 5 now and not putting toys in her mouth anymore. Thank goodness. Which means she's getting a lot more toys with a lot more smaller parts. So for now, all the new items that she got these little tiny Disney figurines. I'm putting all of those into one bin. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm also going to put all her full-size Barbies in another bin, and then the last bin I will actually use for all her Littlest Pet Shop is another toy set that she really likes. There are a ton of other things and toys that I will be donating from this playroom. This is always the time of year I have to go through their playroom and declutter as much as I can. We just had Christmas, of course, and we have a huge family that love to bless Owen and Cecilia with so many toys, when it can be completely overwhelming for them and myself. But anyway, not only that, we have Cecilia's birthday, which is December 29th, which is, right after Christmas. And then Owen's is January 4th, which is just 1 week after that. So this playroom always needs an overhaul after Christmas and their birthdays. I might as well put it on a date on the calendar to do every single year because I know it's going to happen. So this is a quick overview of what I've got going on in these bins. I have all her Littlest Pet Shop, the Barbies, the small Disney figurines. You can still see them all through the little windows, so it'll make it easy to pick them out from the shelf. The set I got from Amazon came with 4 bins, so the 4th bin, I'm actually putting all of Owen's little cars in. These are his absolute favorite. He loves his little Matchbox and Hot Wheel cars. I was definitely embarrassed to film how bad this playroom has gotten, but I also know this could be full of so much motivation for anybody else that's kind of dealing with the same problem that I am. This is definitely the result of not picking up and cleaning up this playroom for over like a week or two. And when it gets this bad, there's no way I'm gonna ask my kids to pick this up because they're just gonna be completely overwhelmed with it. Like, I'm completely overwhelmed with it. I don't know how I would expect a 5 and a 3-year-old to pick this up. So I needed to get it back to a state that they would actually be able to just pick out the toys that they want to play with, and before they get anything else, put away whatever they were playing with before getting something else. That's the system I like to have. But nothing in life is perfect. We get busy. I'm rushing around sometimes. The playroom and making sure it's clean is not always on my highest priority list. So in the end, it ends up looking like this. It looks like a little tornado went through it because there were 2 little tiny human tornadoes that came through this playroom. My kids' favorite thing to do right now is dress up. So we have our little dress up corner right here. I keep all the accessories in this pink bin, and then all the outfits are hanging on this little rack. I'm also going through everything and making sure I throw away anything that is disposable and anything that needs to be donated. She doesn't need 5 purses, so I've gotten rid of a few of those, and usually I will actually work with Cece as I'm decluttering. This time around, I just wanted to get it done so quickly because it was just such a wreck. So anything that I ended up donating, I ended up putting the toys in my room, and anything I know Cece may ask for, I'm keeping for just a little bit just to make sure. And if she doesn't even notice it's gone, it's going to the donation center. I don't know if that's right or wrong. I think you're usually supposed to work with your kids to help them learn how to declutter, but this time around, I just wanted to get rid of as much as I possibly could. So I'm going through everything on the shelves. I'm getting and donating anything that I know they don't really play with anymore. And then I also wanted to make room. I needed at least 4 open spaces for the new toys that they got for Christmas with those new bins that I got from Amazon. So at first I was thinking I would put them on the bottom, but then decided I'd just put them on the top with the other bins. I absolutely love the clear front. I wish I had gotten these for the original 4 that I have in here. They just work so well for kids when, you know, they have no idea what's in the bin. So these they can see right through. It may not look, you know, as clean, I guess, as it could, but it's just way more functional for kids. Here's everything I was able to take out of this space today. So there's lots of donations here, and there's also a lot of trash that I will also be getting rid of. Cece and Owen had woken up from their nap at this point, so I had to pick up all that stuff on the floor and get it out of there before they could see it. And now I'm tackling just this whole shelf area. It's a complete mess. I can't get to anything that I need without a ton of other things just falling on top of each other. So we are cleaning this out, getting rid of anything we don't actually need, and reorganizing so that it is completely functional and we can actually use all the crafts and different things that are up here. So it may not be picture perfect, but it is way more functional, and that's all I was hoping for, because what it was before was definitely not. Like, I didn't even like looking at it. I didn't like bringing any of the crafts out because it was just a complete mess and everything would fall when I just got one thing out. So now it's easy to get to whatever we need, and I am way more willing to get out a craft for Cece. I had filmed so much the day prior, which is everything that you saw earlier in this video, and then everything with just cleaning out this playroom and decluttering. I maxed out the storage on my camera. Like, I could not film anything else, so it kept cutting out on me. So I had to move things to my computer so that I could make more space on my camera because I was not done yet. I still needed to clean out the closet and clean the kids' bathroom. That's the last room in our house that I have not cleaned in this video, and that is coming up next. It's like a breath of fresh air in that playroom. Now I'm going to knock out the kids' bathroom. I'll start by just putting everything away, wiping everything down, and then I will clean out this closet. It's a very small closet, but it also gets a lot of use, and I definitely need to clean it out. I had full intentions of cleaning it out whenever I did my decluttering series, but I could never figure out a nice spot to fit it in to like one of my little videos or episodes or whatever you want to call them. So it never ended up getting done because it was just such a small space. So I couldn't just do one video on it. But anyway, we are cleaning it out today. We are finally doing it. I've been dying to share this like bow organizer. I got it off of Amazon for Cece for Christmas, and it has been a game changer for storing her bows. So I have it here behind the bathroom door so you can easily see all of the bows, but there's also the little like pouches for all of her little hair clips and hair ties. It's just been so perfect. I'm using Miss Meyer's multi-purpose spray and then the Scrub Daddy to clean the inside of the sink. Usually I can feel the resistance with the sponge and where I really need to scrub and get all that buildup. I have also been trying to wear gloves whenever possible if I am cleaning out anything with like water. My hands have been drying out so quickly, mostly because the air has just been so much colder and less humid, so everything just gets dried out. But anyway, gloves. Use gloves to save your hands. I like to clean my kids' bath mat by just throwing it through the wash with some towels. It's so easy and it comes out so clean every single time. For the bathtub itself, I'm just using half water, half vinegar and spraying it all over the tub. I let it sit for about 10 minutes before scrubbing it all off. I'm definitely not totally opposed to using stronger products when I need to. Like if it's gotten completely out of the control and there's mold everywhere, I will use bleach to kill all of that mold. No doubt about that. But if I stay on top of it on a regular basis, I can just use natural products like vinegar to clean their tub, and I much rather do that. So I'm going to be washing their bath mat here in our washer, and I'm just filling the tub with our regular detergent, and I'm even doing some softener because I'm putting some towels in there. It really doesn't make a difference with the bath mat, but I'm making sure to use the hottest water possible, and then I always make sure that the bath mat is folded so that all of those little suction cups are facing out. That way it doesn't stick to itself and it doesn't end up getting washed. And then I'll just put towels on the outside and inside of it. And it always comes out so clean. I got this shower head off of Amazon and I love it. It has this little button on the top and you can actually make it into a little power washer, so it's easier to rinse off the bathtub or shower. I was just looking for a shower head that was extendable so it was easier to wash my kids' hair, but when I saw this one I was like, oh, yep, this is it, because this makes cleaning the tub so convenient. Here is our beautifully clean bath vent after going through our washer. I have finally made it to my kids' bathroom closet. So I'm going to start by taking absolutely everything out. I'm kind of putting it on their bathroom countertop and grouping like items together, throwing away any trash. This closet, it's been so long since I've cleaned it out and it's become an absolute wreck. I open and use this closet at least minimum 2 times a day. So that's 2 times I have to open this and see this complete wreck. So it is time to clean this out, get it organized, and now when I open it, it's going to be beautiful, clean, and organized and functional. That's the main idea. So I will be filled with those happy thoughts instead of all that dread that I was feeling before anytime I opened this closet. Making sure to check all the expiration dates on their medicine. It is cold season and we were just sick, so I had been making sure we were stocked up on our medications, but I did not realize I already had 2 boxes of children's ibuprofen, and it was because this closet was a complete mess. So now it's all grouped together so I can easily see what we have. I hope I was able to fill you with a ton of motivation with this video. If I did, hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you're new. I make a new video every single Sunday. Here is the final view of this closet. It looks fantastic. It's completely functional. Here's everything we are getting rid of out of this closet. It feels so good. If you still need some motivation, I will make sure the best video is linked for you right here. And without further ado, I will see you next week in a brand new video. Bye.